Have you ever had some berries or vegetables that you'd like to share out of your garden, or maybe even some baked goods, and you needed a little basket or something cute like this, but you didn't have any? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make your own cute little berry baskets, 2 different sizes, and we're making them simply out of paper plates, and I prefer the coated paper plates. You need a stapler, a pair of scissors, and then optional are some tapes. These are painter's tapes, some string, and some regular tape. So let's get started, and I will show you just how simple and easy these are to make. Now, the first basket that we're going to make is the larger of the two. So what we are going to do is take our paper plate, and if you prefer to have perfectly symmetrical lines and a shape to your basket, you can use a ruler and mark out where you want the cuts to be. It doesn't bother me too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper plate, and I'm going to take my scissors and cut up to about the inner circle line. Sometimes I just get into it. And then however wide you want your basket is how far over you want to come with your next cut. And then we're going to turn the paper plate completely over, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Going to match our cuts. Now that we have it cut, you're going to take that end piece and you're going to fold it up. And then you're going to turn your paper plate and you're going to fold up the other side. Now at this time you can fold these wings up to match. And you just kind of line it up with the side. Pardon my stained fingers, I've been picking berries. And then we're going to fold up the other side. And then open that all back up. And now you have this side that you need to fold up to match the line. Turn it to the other side. Fold it up. Give it a press down. And then you open your basket back up. Now these two sides, the single sides that don't have the wings on them, you're going to put those up. Now you can do it 2 different ways here. If you prefer to have a look like this on the outside, you can put the wings on the outside, or you can tuck them to the inside if you prefer to have a more symmetrical look to your basket. So I tend to put the wings on the inside, and then if I just pinch it together and hold it like this, I can get my stapler, I can get it put down in there, and I can get it all stapled together in one shot. So we'll tuck these wings to the inside. We'll just hold it together with our hand like this, get our stapler down in there. And you do just kind of want to make sure that before you staple it, your edges on your sides aren't smashed in too far. I have done that before. And we gave it a staple there. So now our basket essentially is complete. You can see it has little gaps there. Now what I like to do, just because if I'm giving it to somebody, I don't want them to scratch themselves on the staple, is I will just take some painter's tape. This is just kind of it's a little bit wider than a normal. This is a regular size painter's tape. And I will wrap the basket with it. So I'll get it open here, and I just kind of start. Sometimes I will try to get the staple more even in the center, and we will try that on the next one. But I will just put my tape across the staple, and then just continue to wrap it around my little basket. Get the staple on the other side. And then as we get to the final side, we'll get over and we'll match up our paint. Oops. We'll match up our painter's tape. I almost knocked you over. And there you have it. Now you can fill it with any kind of goodies you want. Now, if this bothers you, you can hot glue those down. Some people actually hot glue their baskets together. I have found that that's not a preferable method for me, only because if you have anything of any kind of weight in here, hot glue can rip the paper. The weight, the weight of what you have in here will rip the plate apart essentially, so the glue doesn't hold it as well. So now we're going to make the thinner basket, which is like this. So you can see we made the wider basket. Now we're going to make a smaller basket. So this is if you only have a small amount of things to share and you don't want there to be a whole bunch of room left in your basket so your presentation doesn't look like you're skimping out on somebody, is you're going to kind of come in a little bit more than you did before, and you're going to cut deeper into the paper plate. And we're going to match that again on the other side. Turn the paper plate all the way over. Going to cut up into the circle. Match on the other side. I didn't get that one very even, did I? Oh well. So now we're going to fold up the edges. Going to fold up the side. We're going to flip it. Fold the other side. And then this one is going to be, we're going to fold up the wings. This wing. Fold this wing. The other side. And now, as we come back and open it all the way back up, remember we're going to fold the two single sides up like this. And then, if you see, the wing is longer than the basket. So I just go through and I just kind of cut the corners off. And then that enables me to put it inside the basket and they don't bump the edges. So we will get that tucked up in there. Get our stapler. Stapled into place. We'll do the same thing on this side. That one is still a little long. Get that tucked up in there. That one's still a little long. So we'll cut that off. Okay, so we'll get that tucked up in there. And then we'll get that stapled together. So now you can see on this one, it's smaller, and we did get the staples up higher. With this one, we will use the yellow tape. And if you get your staples up in a little bit of a higher position, it kind of helps hold the top of the basket together a little bit better. And there you go. Now we have our two different sizes of berry baskets. And one other thing that you can do, if you prefer, you could take something like a jute twine and you could wrap it around your basket. Get it even like this. And then you could tie a little bow. You wouldn't have to use the painter's tape if you just wanted to use the jute twine. You could do a little bow, and then on the back, just so it doesn't slip around, you could take a piece of regular Scotch tape and you could tape it across the back, and then you have a cute little berry basket with an extra touch. easy way and a cheap way to make some to-go and giveaway berry baskets or goodie baskets from products that you probably already have on hand, and you don't have to feel bad about not getting them back. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, we'd love it if you'd give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We have more fun tips and all kinds of things gardening and canning and baking related. We'd love to have you part of our family. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you next time.